goes on the end of that. I found a open-end crescent wrench to use for the bleed. Now I got to go around to the cab of the car. I have enough brake fluid in the reservoir to do this if I don't lose any, which I should have thought about when I disconnected the brake line. But my thinking there too is I don't want to put dirty fluid back in, and when the brake fluid comes off of that brake line, and it can pick up dirt very quickly and easily, and that can cause a bigger problem. So I'd rather be a little bit low on brake fluid. So I need to try to find something to push in. And now the one thing that I was told last night on the phone was you want to have a space in between the pedal and the floor of the car. You don't want the pedal going all the way down to the floor. And then my brother explained to me why we don't want the pedal going all the way flat down to the floor. He said you can try to get this to fit in there. He said that you can, most likely you will breach the piston in the master cylinder if you push it in that far. Well, we get our little 2-inch spacer. Grab the old camera here. Show you guys what's going on. If I can. A lot of fun going on at a beautiful, absolutely beautiful day out. So this is what I'm doing. I put the 2x4 because he said that, remember now when you do your brakes, you put your foot under the pedal when you're pushing down so that you're not breaching that master cylinder. Probably want to pull this guy out though. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Pull the floor mat out, my old dirty floor. Winter's not been kind to this car. Not at all. Jeez. Look at all the little, these are the gripper things on the bottom of the floor mat. They've all peeled off. My floor mats are shot. My car needs help. But I think now, yeah, I think that's gonna work. Hopefully that'll stay. Now I gotta get a 2x4 in there or something. That's the other fun of this, is trying to find something of length that's going to allow me to push the pedal in and hold the pedal. Maybe my shovel will work. Let's try that. What do you guys think? How would you guys do this? Me personally, I think what I would do is not have the phone in my hand right now. Put it up here. How the heck do you do this? Get that out of the way. that'll work. All right. So here's the experiment. Got the shovel crammed in there, pushing on the brake pedal, and we have the little spacer underneath keeping the brake pedal from going all the way dead to the floor. We're gonna try it. We'll see what happens. And every time I disappear, I'm just going back to readjust that. It's probably gonna take a lot of tries. You got to do this multiple times back and forth. So we come out here with our little cup, loosen her up, see if we get any fluid out. And I got absolutely none. All right, so that stays there and that can stay there. So what that's doing is pushing the fluid, through to where it's got to be. Get all this crap out of the way so I'm not tripping over it all the time. That'd be nice. Now we're going to let it up again. I want to check that. We got to check my reservoir. Make sure we got at least something in there. Well, we got something in there still. The problem is if I don't get the brakes actually bled, no, you gotta get in. Oh, I've already got some pressure on that. I feel it already. All right. That was easy so far. As tight as I can get it. See if I touch the 2x4. I need more length. The other problem is not having automatic seats or electric seats. Always don't want it to come back. That's the other problem. Try to get that, try to get the other, try to get the other. Got 5 others. What's worrying me is I'm not getting any fluid at all coming out. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got fluid dripping out. Yeah, got fluid. Let her all run out. And tighten her back up. I might have gotten it because I held the line pretty tight. Fun of breaks, fun of doing breaks and bleeding them and trying to get everything. Okay, so we're not in trouble yet on the fluid. We're close. We're getting close. Hopefully, I don't run out of fluid before I get this right. Seat forward another notch. Like that. And no powering. This is a pain using a shovel. You don't want that shovel moving. When you crack the bleeder open, you don't want that shovel releasing the. Don't want that shovel releasing the pedal. Alright, so I'm going to take the fluid that came out. I'm going to dump it back in the res. It's a little tiny bit, but every little tiny bit makes all the difference in the world right now because we don't have a lot to work with. See if we can't get a bleed done here and get pressure back. That dang box right out of the way. Don't need all this stuff on the floor in my way right now. Got to be walking back and forth. Hopefully I didn't get any dirt in it. That's the main concern. Is if I got dirt in it, we're screwed. I don't want fluid spraying all over or flinging all over when I do this. I'm trying to do this as clean as possible. Not lose any precious fluid. Because stupid me, I didn't stop and I didn't look and I didn't stop and get a thing of DOT3 when I was on my way into town. And crack her open again. We'll see. see what kind of clothes we get now on it. And now every single time I want to go back and I want to throw the fluid that comes out right back in the reservoir so I don't lose it. I do want to check my brake line. Make sure she's not leaking anywhere. That works really good, but then when you go on selfie, it goes all blurry on you. It's looking like we don't have any leaks. It looks like there's a little bit of dampness there, but then again, we got a blurry, I don't know why selfie photo, or when you put your phone on selfie, it's all blurred. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to make that any better. Hopefully this line isn't weeping anywhere. That's my main concern with that right now. Really hoping I didn't pinch it, because then guess what I get to do? Then I have a line to change. But I'm gonna have to find the exam mirror and drive around and constantly check it for a while after we get it all done. How the heck does this camera angle work? It makes no sense to me. All right, so that's good and dry. I don't know. That's why. All right. So I can tell that's dry. I see that looks sort of dry. I'm just being extra careful right now. Would be the time to know if I have an issue. With that weeping or any wetness or anything going on there. I don't see any, but then again, blurry doesn't help. Blurry photo, blurry phone screen. And I try, you can't macro, you can't do anything, you can't change any settings when you're, only thing you can do is change for group photo or up close selfie. Neither one lets you get an actual sharp image on the phone. And this wasn't a cheap phone. This was an expensive phone. Oh, there are my batteries going on this one. So that's another thing we got to take care of right now. Record, get some power to it. Might lose you guys here on the old live feed because that phone is getting dark. It's very unhappy with me right now. The batteries die quick on these phones when you're live streaming, especially on a cheap phone or an older phone. Yeah, it's saying we're at 1%. So we're trying here. Probably gonna lose you. Yeah, it powered out.